Thank you, Roses with Thorns. Thank you, Lana Del Rey. Thank you, Tumblr. Thank you to anything that has created the idea that sadness is something beautiful. Now, this is not to say that you cannot be beautiful and sad, but the broken parts of you are not something to be achieved. They are something to be shed away like dead skin. Your grief is supposed to be clothing that doesn't fit right, just a bit too tight. You should not lose parts of you so that your sorrows have room to hold on to you. Rom-coms are meant to teach, not replicate, and nothing is as good as the original, so don't try to be the one in the corner of the coffee shop waiting to be saved. Don't lock yourself up in a castle of your own shadows, because once they really start to follow you around in the dark cave of your own lonely soul, you'll wish you'd left the light on, and the one that was coming to save you might not get there in time. This is also not to say that you should try to be happy all the time. It feels like dog paddling, keeping yourself afloat across the Atlantic. Sometimes you need to sink for a minute or two. You can listen to City in Color or Death Cab for Cutie before you go to bed to relax or during a long car ride, but don't let it become the background music to your life. Walk down the street to Eye of the Tiger or Bohemian Rhapsody or San Francisco or Party in the USA. What you're aiming at shouldn't be below you. Sadness isn't something you should be striving for, because we all know walking on decline on a treadmill gives you less benefits, but it's easier. I would be lying if I said I hadn't done this. I've got like 5 Pandora stations dedicated to sad music, but I don't make those stations the underscore to my film. You shouldn't break your own heart so that someone will put it back together, because nothing is as good as the original. We think we want someone to feel sorry for us, to save us, but we've confused this with what is really just wanting someone to care for us. Don't make people feel sorry for you. Make them proud of you. Don't be the quicksand that sucks people in. Be the explosion that blows people away. Be someone who you would admire, not someone who you would tend to. Because those people would shed their crosses if they could. It is not something they consider an accessory. Instead of being the damsel in distress, the victim, and trying to be the one stuck in the well, instead of trying to be someone who needs to be saved, why don't you be the hero?